Welcome to this meditation practice focused on working with anxiety. Today we'll be exploring a different approach. We will learn to relate to anxiety as a messenger rather than an enemy. Find a position that feels both comfortable and alert for your body today. For this practice, you may be seated on a chair or cushion or even cross legged on the floor. You can also lie down if that feels better for you. There is no single right way to position yourself. Just find what allows you to be both at ease and present. Take a moment to settle into this position. Feel the points where your body makes contact with the surface beneath you. Let your body relax and be held and supported by these surfaces. Feel the pull of gravity as it acts upon your body. You can do this practice with your eyes open or closed. Since it involves imaginal work, I find it comfortable to close my eyes for this practice. However, you can also keep your gaze fixed on a neutral point in the distance and soften it. If at any point during this practice you feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed, please know you can always open your eyes, adjust your position, or simply return to the sensation of your breath. Your well being is the priority. Let us begin with a few moments of stillness, if at all this feels possible for you. Allow yourself to bring your attention to your breath. You do not need to change your breathing in any way. Just notice the rhythm of your breath. Breathing in the cool air at your nostrils, the rise of your chest, and the expansion of your belly. The tiny pause between the in breath and out, and the reversed movement, your belly contracting, your chest inwards as the breath, now warm from your body, exits your body at the nose or the mouth. Try and follow your breath in and out in this way for a few moments. Don't try to change it. If due to anxiety or panic, your breath is a little faster than usual, allow yourself to notice this without judging yourself or getting caught up in a story of what it might mean. In this practice, we will be approaching anxiety with curiosity and openness. We want to explore what it is trying to communicate with us. Check in with your body right now. Sweep through your body from the toes up to your head or from the head down to your toes. Is there any place where you are feeling anxiety or tension right now? The first step is to locate where this tension or anxiety is present. You may be experiencing a tightness in your chest, fluttering in your stomach, tension in your shoulders or jaw, a cold feeling creeping down your back, or something else entirely, or even nothing at all. So just take a moment to locate where anxiety or tension or stress is most present in your body right now. Now, once you have located where the sensation is most prominent, bring your attention to the qualities of this sensation. Is it tight or tense? Is it coiled up or hanging loose? Is there a heft to it? Is it heavy or light? What is the temperature like? Warm or cool? Is there movement or stillness? Does it expand and contract or pulse? Just observe the qualities of this sensation with curiosity without trying to change anything. As we observe the qualities of the sensation that we are experiencing, please know that it is more important for you to experience the sensation than to be able to describe it. As such, do not feel like you have to reach for the perfect word or description of what you are experiencing. Words, images, movements, memories, these can all be a form of describing the sensation and experiencing it. At the same time, do try not to get distracted or caught up in stories or thought loops that may arise from any of these. As you continue to observe the sensation, now see if you can approach it with interest, with curiosity, with openness. Approach it as you might an acquaintance or even a friend who looks like they have something important to say to you. Imagine that this sensation, this anxiety, is trying to communicate with you. Yes, the sensations that it brings along are often unpleasant and therefore unwelcome. But anxiety, like every other emotion we experience, is just a part of the human experience. It is a messenger who is trying to deliver some important information to you. With this perspective, silently ask your anxiety, do you want to say something to me? Speak, I am listening. And if you have the capacity, you may even imagine your anxiety as a person sitting across the table, perhaps with a drink of tea or coffee, and then listen to what they have to say to you. Friend, there is no need to force an answer or to expect words to appear. Just hold this question gently in your mind and see what arises for you. Again, the response may come as a feeling or an image, a memory, or simply a deeper understanding of the sensation or emotion of anxiety itself. It is also perfectly natural not to experience anything at all, especially if this is the first time that you are doing a practice like this. Just allow yourself to be open and curious no matter what your experience is. Very often, anxiety is a sign that we care deeply about something, a particular situation or person, or even the world or life in general. Sometimes anxiety is trying to alert us to something that needs our attention. Other times, it's trying to protect us from perceived danger. It may be signaling that we need rest or connection or a different approach to a given situation. Whatever the message that emerges, or even if none does, try to listen with openness rather than judgment. The one thing we do know about anxiety is that despite how uncomfortable it often feels, it usually arises from a protective intention. Our nervous system is trying to keep us safe, even if it is responding to threats that aren't actually present or dangers that are exaggerated. With this understanding, see if it is possible for you to acknowledge the protective intention behind your anxiety. See if it is possible for you to say to this part of yourself, I understand that you are trying to protect me. Thank you for caring about my well being. And if this feels too hard right now, please do not force yourself to feel gratitude for your anxiety. It may do more harm than good to push yourself at this stage. Be true to your experience. It is okay to feel upset or anxious or frustrated, even about anxiety. And it is okay to try and reach a place where you can accept that you are anxious without necessarily feeling grateful or appreciative. If you were able to acknowledge the benefits of anxiety, notice how it feels to you and inside you. in your body. What does it feel like to look at anxiety not as something to fight against, but a part of you that is trying to help, even if it isn't always skillful or pleasant in its approach? None of this means that you have to agree with anxiety's assessment of the situation. You can acknowledge that anxiety has a protective intention, but also recognize that it may be overestimating danger or responding to old patterns rather than the present reality. It is also okay for you to acknowledge that it is difficult to experience anxiety, that it is unpleasant, and that you do not want to experience this emotion and these sensations. Acceptance of everything that arises is the key to this process. Now, from this place of understanding, see if you can respond to your anxiety with compassion and reassurance. Is it possible for you to say to this anxious part of yourself, I hear you, I hear your concerns. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. I am in charge of the situation. I am capable of handling it. Friend, you do not have to follow the script. You can meet your anxious part or emotion with the words you know it needs to hear. And if it isn't possible for you to respond kindly to your anxiety right now, please know that that's okay too. If you were able to offer kindness and concern to your anxiety, notice how it feels to speak in this way to your anxious parts. Does the sensation, the tension, the pull of anxiety, does it shift or change in any way? Does your relationship with this anxious sensation in your body feel different? This approach doesn't guarantee that anxiety will immediately disappear. No approach can guarantee that. But it does help to transform our relationship over a period of time from one of being an enemy or adversary with anxiety to that of collaboration instead. Instead of being caught in a struggle against anxiety, we can work with it, learning from its messages while also offering it the reassurance that our anxious parts need. As we bring this practice to a close, take a moment to consider this different way of relating to anxiety, of approaching it with curiosity, acknowledging its protective intention, and responding with compassion to your anxious parts. Know that you can return to this approach anytime anxiety arises. Remember, that even difficult emotions often have something valuable to teach us when we are willing to listen. Now, gradually bring your attention back to your body as a whole. Feel the points of contact with the surface beneath you, the surfaces that support you. Once again, become aware of gravity acting upon your body. If your eyes were closed, you may open them now and gently stretch or wiggle your fingers and toes to bring you back completely into the present moment. Thank you for practicing with me today.